Celebrities influence us every day in what we do and how we do it. We look at some of them as the role model of our lives, and they encourage us to continue working hard. But looking up to wrong people can have some serious impacts in the way we look into life. 2020 has been a tough year for everyone, including celebrities. There were a lot of celebrity scandals that happened last year, and with 2021 giving us all a fresh start, some of these celebrities should be left behind in 2020 so that we can only get positive vibes this year. In this video, we'll talk about 10 celebrities you have to forget in 2021. If you don't want to miss our videos, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time we post new videos. Let's get started. Number 10. Lil Wayne. American rapper Lil Wayne had another run-in with the law, but people are not necessarily surprised by that, seeing as he has been behind bars before. You might think he would learn his lesson the first time, but apparently he did not. He was recently charged with one count of possessing a firearm and ammunition by a convicted felon, which he ended up pleading guilty to. He was found in possession of a handgun at an airport in December 2019, but the arrest didn't come until almost a year later. He is currently out on bail as he waits for a sentencing hearing, which is scheduled for January 28, 2021. He faces up to 10 years in federal prison from the charge, but given that they've worked out a plea deal, he is likely to receive a charge much less than that, or might not receive one at all, and could possibly continue his career in 2021. But some people don't think he should have that privilege, seeing as he continues to break some serious laws. Number 9. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf has gone through some rough patches in his career, while struggling with alcohol and drug addiction, but it seemed like things were on the up. He got sober and made apologies that were long overdue, but recently, some of his dark past caught up to him, and his ex-girlfriend FKA Twigs sued him and accused him of sexual battery, assault, and infliction of emotional distress. In the lawsuit, it says that LaBeouf hurts women. He uses them, abuses them both physically and mentally, and that he is dangerous. Sia has also responded to the claims and admitted that he was abusive towards himself and others in his past, and that even his addiction is not an excuse for his past behavior. Some people can respect that he has silvered up and has tried to turn his life around, but after seeing the horrific and detailed allegations in this lawsuit, a lot of people think this will be the end to his career, and a lot of people also think it should be too. Sia, who worked with Shia before, came forward and said that he has also emotionally abused her and believes that he is very sick. Number 8. Lea Michele. 2020 was not the best year for actress Lea Michele and for her reputation. The Glee actress was exposed by some of her former co-stars who claimed that she made their filming experience a living hell. Samantha Ware claimed that Lea threatened to go beat her in the bathroom if she had that opportunity. After this tweet went absolutely viral, her other co-star Keith Powers chimed in and said, "I co-sign on this." Lea is a terrible human and has done some terrible things to many different types of people, including racist aggressions to and about people. Lea didn't admit to any of these very specific claims, but apologized for her behavior on set, and said she has done a lot of reflecting to become a better person, but people do not take these claims lightly, and she has remained pretty quiet ever since these came to surface. Number 7. Lori Loughlin. Actress Lori Loughlin is on number 7. This Full House actress is probably the last person we would expect to see behind bars, but that's what happened in 2020. News broke in 2019 that she had been caught in a college admission scandal where she had paid $500,000 to forge test scores for her daughters to get an early admission. Both she and her husband were facing charges for conspiracy to commit mail fraud, money laundering, and bribery, which all followed them into 2020. It wasn't until more recently, when they were both finally sentenced and she was given 2 months in prison and a $150,000 fine, 2 years of supervised release, and 100 hours of community service. One of her daughters, Olivia Jade, spoke recently about the incident for the first time, and admitted that it was a huge mistake on her family's end, but also believes they should not be shamed for it and should be given a second chance. She feels that they have learned from their mistakes and is hoping that they can redeem themselves in 2021. However, some people feel very strongly that they do not deserve a second chance. Number 6. Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is an American YouTuber. He has been in the YouTube game since the very beginning, and throughout his career, he has been cancelled on numerous occasions. Like, a lot. But things got more serious in 2020, and YouTube took action and demonetized all of his channels. Everything crumbled in his career after old footage resurfaced where he made some racist and inappropriate remarks. But what really set people over the edge was another old video of him making inappropriate sexual gestures to a poster of Willow Smith, who was just 11 years old in the photo. People were absolutely disgusted by his actions in the video, and the Smiths started tweeting at him in anger, as most parents and family would. YouTube ended up demonetizing all 3 of his channels so that he couldn't make money from any future videos or even his old ones that are already uploaded. He has apologized many times since everything went down, but he still has not returned to YouTube. People are suspecting that he's going to make a return in 2021, but people will definitely not welcome him. Number 5. Perez Hilton. Perez Hilton, the American celebrity blogger, has always had a very controversial career, but it seemed to catch up to him because he was recently banned from TikTok. His account was permanently banned out of nowhere after he repeatedly violated the app's rules. But he says he plans to appeal all of these claims. Following his account being banned, he posted a YouTube video where he said he was completely devastated by this decision. In the video, he starts crying and explaining that TikTok was such an escape for him, and that he relied on the fact that the app would be a huge part of his future and career. A TikTok spokeswoman confirmed that he was banned for violating their policies repeatedly. Perez admits that some of his content has been flagged before for violating TikTok's rules against nudity and harassment, and also said that he has been accused of bullying. A lot of his content is dishing out celebrity news and scandals, but his approach comes across very harmful sometimes. He has apologized and said he did not realize the damage he was causing, but we are not sure if that apology is going to be enough. Number 4. Harvey Weinstein. American producer Harvey Weinstein is known for his huge sexual harassment case, which started back in 2017 and lasted until 2020 when he was finally convicted. Back in 2017, New York Times published a story detailing a decade of allegations of sexual harassment against him, some coming from his employees and some even coming from actresses in Hollywood, like Rose McGowan and Ashley Judd. Over the next few years, more and more allegations came to surface, and he lost his entire career and reputation in the industry. It was a long legal battle, and everyone was impatiently waiting for him to finally get his sentencing. That moment finally happened in 2020, and he is currently serving his 23-year term in prison, and was convicted of first-degree criminal sexual acts and third-degree rape. It will be a lot easier to forget about him, with him being behind bars, but not for the victims, of course. Number 3. Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is an American media personality. She is the queen of controversy and has no problem admitting it. Every time she ends up in a scandal, she honestly just makes TikToks, making fun of the fact that she's going to get cancelled from it. The most recent scandal she was included in was the 16-year-old TikTok star Charli D'Amelio. Trisha posted a video on her TikTok, reacting to one of Charli's YouTube videos of her and her family criticizing her, calling her and her sister Dixie D'Amelio ungrateful and disrespectful. Charli responded during an Instagram live video, and from there, the feud just blew up everywhere and lasted for days. A lot of people started attacking Trisha online because she was starting a feud with a 16-year-old and thinking about it now why she's not banned from the app. People are actually hating Trisha for this and may not forgive her. Number 2. Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, Duke of York, has been associated with Jeffrey Epstein, a human sex trafficker. Truth surfaced that Jeffrey's sex trafficking went on at his New York mansion, and there's evidence that Prince Andrew stayed at the mansion as a guest during the time that these allegations with minors were going on. An exclusive report recently revealed a travel itinerary, which showed he stayed there as a guest on a 3-day trip back in 2001. He has been accused of sleeping with underage girls during this time, which he denies. A woman formerly known as Virginia Roberts alleges that she was forced to sleep with Prince Andrew 3 times when she was just 17 years old. He has denied the allegations but admitted to being at the mansion. He said, "I wasn't staying there. I may have visited but definitely didn't. Definitely, no activity." We are gonna have to wait and see how this one plays out, but as of now, it is not looking too good for the prince. And at number 1, Kanye West. American rapper and billionaire Kanye West is in a controversy right now. There is a big debate around Kanye's erratic actions this year. Some people don't want to hold him accountable because it's been said that he is struggling with mental illness, so it wouldn't be fair to judge him by his recent actions, while others will sit there and say he has always been this way, and that his actions do have consequences. A lot has happened with him this year. He publicly bashed his wife Kim Kardashian and her family in a Twitter rant, claiming she cheated on him and called her family white supremacists. He also posted photos of his music contract on Twitter, which is a breach of confidentiality and totally illegal, and he posted a video of him urinating on one of his Grammy Awards in the toilet. He has done a lot of things that would not be tolerated by other people, but like I said, there have been articles saying that he has bipolar disorder, so some people are taking that into consideration right now. So here we have come to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If yes, kindly let us know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell. See you in the next video.